My friend's breath is so bad it's destroying her social life and nobody will tell her. There's this friend of mine. Let's call her Lena. She's in her 20s, super outgoing, and works in hospitality, so she's constantly meeting people. But a few months ago, I noticed something I can't unsmell. Her breath. I'm not talking about mild morning breath. I mean, something is dying in there, levels of bad. It's the kind of smell that fills a room before she even finishes a sentence. At first, I thought maybe it was just a one-time thing. But then one night, something even worse happened. We were at a bar chatting, and suddenly her gums just started bleeding. Out of nowhere. I pointed it out, worried, and she just laughed and said, "Oh, wow, that's weird. It happened on a date once, too." I told her, "Lena, that's not normal. You should see a dentist. It sounds like gum disease or something." She didn't seem too concerned, just kind of brushed it off and changed the subject. A week later, the smell was still unbearable. I tried being subtle. I even brought up that wrist-licking trick where you lick your wrist, let it dry, and smell it to check your breath. I did it in front of her, hoping she'd do it too. She didn't get the hint. At this point, I felt awkward saying it directly. I didn't want to embarrass her. But then other people started noticing. At brunch, one of our friends texted me afterwards saying that sitting next to her ruined his appetite. Another friend started avoiding sitting near her altogether. I decided to ask one of our mutual friends, Maya, who's known Lena since childhood, if she could talk to her instead. Maybe she'd take it better from someone closer. Maya laughed and admitted she noticed too, but flat out refused to say anything. So I called Clara, another friend who's basically known Lena her whole life. Clara already knew apparently when Lena went to a wedding recently, several guests called Clara afterward to ask what was going on with her breath. Clara said she'd handle it. But later, she texted me saying she couldn't bring herself to tell her either. Now she's trying to get one of their mutual friends who's a dental hygienist to bring it up naturally. Meanwhile, the rest of us keep talking about it behind her back. And I feel terrible. I hate that we're gossiping instead of helping her, but none of us can find the courage to tell her directly. I've even thought about sending her an anonymous message, something like, "Hey, this might sound weird, but you should see a dentist. People have noticed your breath." But that also feels cruel. So now I'm stuck wondering, am I a bad friend for letting this go on for months without saying anything to her face?